Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
This your girl Toya.
And this is
The Be Different Podcast.
Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As the intro said, I'm your host, Solomon. I'm here with my mom.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. As y'all can see, back again with another episode. And we do have a special guest on this episode. But before I let him introduce himself, y'all already know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @ Be Different Podcast. X @ Be Different Pod. TikTok Be Different Pod _ clips. Our business email Be Different Pod 06@gmail.com.
Yep, now that we got all that out the way, man, gonna let our guest introduce himself.
My name Button Lakes. I'm from Houston, Mississippi. I'm the creator and leader of Hometown Huddle football camps.
All right, man. Hey, nice to have you, man. How
Thank you
doing
for coming
today?
I
on.
appreciate y'all for having me on here.
Oh yeah, man. If you need to, pull it closer, pull the cord down, so yeah, you good, man. But yeah, like I said, we appreciate you having you on here, man. Like I said, Houston, Mississippi. Y'all already know we done had two former guests already from Houston, Mississippi with Will Elkels and Cat Gathens, or
Just Cat.
yeah, just Cat, as most people know, man. But hey, like I said, you doing good today, bro?
Man, I can't complain. We on the right side of the ground.
All right,
Hey,
yeah.
I like that. Yep.
Yeah, man, but hey, like we said, we're gonna go ahead and get into you. Like, introduce your people, man. Like I said, Button Lake, man. Former and creator of Hometown Huddle football camp. Like, what made you want to start your football camp, bro? Doing it for the community.
I mean, honestly, I was tired of sitting back and just waiting on somebody else to do it. So I just took it upon myself with the help of my community, family, friends, and just my founders and sponsors. We just all felt like it was for a good cause. And I mean, I just put it in play.
Okay. You had something to say there?
No,
while
I didn't. I was just thinking.
Oh yeah, man. But like I said, with the football camp. But before we really just get into that, let's talk about your football history. Like, let's give the people a background of your football journey.
Okay, so I started my career, my high school career, I played at Houston, obviously. So after I graduated high school, I went to play at ICC.
Okay.
I did my 2 years at ICC, graduated in December. And I went to East Texas Baptist University out there in Marshall, Texas. And I wrapped it up this year. I'm going to go to Ole Miss and be a regular student and get my education.
Okay.
All right, what you majoring in at
I'm
Ole Miss?
a major in education.
Okay. You want to be a coach?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
What? So did you play Pee Wee football when you were younger?
Yes, man. I played
Okay.
Pee Wee. Yeah, I started. That's really originally where my career started. So yeah, I started with Pee Wee.
Okay. Like you said, going back to what you saying, why you started the camp, man, you just got tired of just sitting around, just.
I got tired of sitting around waiting on somebody else to do it. Like,
Okay.
You can be a part of this. The people that's complaining and sitting back and just saying, "Oh, ain't nobody doing this, ain't nobody doing that," or you could go out and be the person that's doing this and that everybody complaining about. So,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, man, I liked it. Like you said, doing it for your community, man,
Exactly.
for the kids in your community, bro. Cause like you said, Houston, we gotta be on. Houston got talent, bro.
Yeah.
Like whole
Facts.
Chickasaw County really got
Facts.
talent, but like doing it for the community, getting the kids involved, just bringing the younger generation up that's looking up to you, and like I said, guys like Will that's from Houston still doing their thing, man. So hey, that's good, bro, for real. Like,
Appreciate it.
With your football camp, do you have an age limit on the people?
Yes, ma'am. I have the age limit is from 6 to 11.
Okay.
Or might be 12. 6 to 12.
Okay. In them early developmental
Exactly,
stages,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
teaching them the right technique and stuff like that.
But
Okay.
it don't matter who come out there. I ain't turning nobody down. Everybody still get a free T-shirt. You know, you get to eat and everything. So you
Okay.
come out-
Okay.
whatever age come out there, I had like it was like a 2-year-old boy out there this year. Just let him have fun, give him a shirt at the end.
Yeah,
Yep,
You
yep.
know, he
That's
got on
real.
the water slide with everybody else.
Yeah.
Really
So,
how
yeah.
it's supposed to be, man. Make sure everybody involved. But what have been some of like challenges, some of the hardest challenges you had to face with doing your football camps, you know, and everything?
With the camps, I can honestly say I was blessed not to really run into any challenges yet.
Okay.
I mean, I know the challenges gonna come here and there, but it was a few minor things we just stepped over. Somebody came and gave the right donation that we needed at that time, and we just got things situated. All glory to God.
Okay,
All
okay, yeah,
right,
like you
that's
said,
right.
all glory to God, man. But jumping over from opposite and challenges, like what can you say has been one of your biggest accomplishments that you have got so far since you running your football camp?
Throughout the camp, I would say one of my biggest accomplishments was just growing this year from last year. So last year, the rain tried to stop us, man. At the beginning of the camp, right around start time, it started raining, pouring down. The bottom came out, and that many kids didn't show up that year. So it was 65 signed up that year, and I think maybe 25, 30 came.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of wasted food and wasted, chips and drinks and stuff.
Okay.
But we had fun. So this year, everybody came out, and everybody that signed up came.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody that
Really?
signed up came. I
Okay.
gave away all the shirts. We had a fun time. Put them on the water slide.
Yeah,
Had some
man.
good speakers to come out. Just Cat came out and spoke.
Yeah,
Yeah, we saw
the clips.
that, yeah.
My guy Eddie Neal came out and spoke. I had a whole lot of support, man. I love my city. I love my community.
Okay,
It's
man,
great
it's
that
good,
you have
man.
the community support to back you like that, you know.
Exactly.
But speaking of, you just said you got the right donation at the right time. If you can speak about that, because I know it's hard to raise money.
Yeah, so like as far as me, how I'm running it, everybody gets to come to the camp for free.
Right,
Food,
okay.
free T-shirts, so all that. So like, basically everything has to be covered by the sponsors. Like it's some stuff that I have to come out of pocket
Right.
for as well. But I'm really taking a risk on my community and how much they love me,
Yeah.
and even doing this. If I get like I said, if I get the right sponsor at the right time, that'll cover something that I
That'll
need.
cover a lot of
Yeah.
the stuff
So
that you
yeah.
need, yeah.
So I'm saying, just sitting back and let your community show love to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, man. Hey, like you said, just let the community show love, bro. Because if you got the community behind your back, bro, you gonna grow, bro. Because
Exactly,
like the
yeah.
community gonna show love, because that's where you from. You showing back to them,
Yeah.
they gonna pour into you, man. But with your football camps, how big do you see yourself taking?
I was
like,
just finna ask
do you
that.
want to just stay with football camps or turn into a whole foundation and
Like,
do
I
things
honestly-
outside of football?
I honestly want to turn it into a foundation. So like my end goal with the hometown huddle, I wanted to turn it into a hometown huddle foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I want to build a complex for different athletes of different sports to just train and get better
Mm-hmm.
and just grow those seeds and keep those seeds in the community. Because I mean, a lot of, I ain't even gonna say Houston or Oklahoma kids. It's a lot of Mississippi kids
Yeah,
that
exactly.
get unlooked just because
Yeah.
they from
Mississippi,
Mississippi.
Yeah.
yes, you
So
right,
if
bro.
I
You
could
right.
put this complex or this, training facility, and I get kids all over Mississippi to come and get better and develop,
Mhm.
that's gonna put Mississippi on for a whole. And then it's
Yeah.
gonna take off.
Exactly, like you said, then get the people to come in and support you, especially like people that from Mississippi that done made it, bro, come back, do that thing, support you. That lead me to my next question. With your football camp, like, have you reached out to any NFL players to come
Yeah.
down, help support you, come out, speak to the kids,
Yeah.
whatever?
I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm gonna try to get Jeffrey Simmons and Tyree Phillips to come this year.
Okay.
This year coming up, third time touring. We're gonna,
Okay.
do bigger
Yeah.
than next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to get them guys to come out because I see that they doing stuff in the community and surrounding areas.
Yeah,
Just
Jeffrey has a
showing
camp in
love.
Knoxville that
Yeah,
he does.
exactly,
Yep.
Yeah.
exactly.
But that's good though, and when the kids see the NFL players, so that makes them want to
Come out, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They gonna draw attention, not even from the kids, but to just people as a whole.
To the camp
Exactly.
period. Yeah, yeah. So you just said you want to eventually turn into a foundation and open up a training facility. Anything else that you would like for your foundation to be a part of? But training facility, that's huge,
Yeah,
in this
real.
area. But anything else,
Any other projects?
A big thing that I would want my foundation to harp on would be reaching out to people that don't have, enough. I wanted to turn it to scholarships and start
Yeah,
paying for
yeah.
school
yeah.
and things like that. And I really want it to be a big mental health kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on with
Yeah.
athletes and mental health. let
I
alone
agree
regular
with
people.
that,
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you definitely right about that, man. 'Cause people don't talk about that though,
Yeah.
for real. Like athletes go through injuries or whatever they going through, man. Like their mental health important,
Yeah.
regardless of an athlete or a regular person,
Yeah.
just in general. Like
Mental health is very, very important.
Yeah.
But anything else you gonna talk about your football camp or foundation? Or we'll get to that at the end. But go
Okay.
ahead.
But I just want to show thanks to my community and everybody that sponsored me. I'm trying to I'm gonna do this as long as I can, man. And I'm gonna need y'all till the wheels fall off. So I just want to say thank you. And I appreciate all y'all, and I hope y'all to keep sponsoring and showing love next year.
hey, for sure, man. Hey, like I said, Be Different Podcast. We got you on the show. We definitely got to team
Y'all
up
gotta
together.
come out there this
yeah,
year,
for
man.
real,
Yeah,
hey, for real,
for
bro.
real.
Come out there, do
Yeah.
interview. We can team up together, do different things around the
Exactly.
community because we both in Chickasaw County.
That's
like you
right.
said.
That's
Like I
right.
said, even outside of Chickasaw County, just the whole Mississippi just get together, showing we got some good people, good young talent, younger generation coming up, gonna do better.
That's right.
For real, man. But getting to our next topic, man, our next segment of the show, bro. For the people that don't know, man, you and I got Will, man. Y'all got like,
that's
like
my
y'all
dog,
brothers, man.
My
Like,
bro.
what can you say like about Will and just about like his football journey, just watching him grow? Cause you older than him, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So like, what can you just say just about watching him grow from
So-
being younger than him, from like high school to now?
Honestly, like it's just a blessing to be a part of that boy's journey.
Mhm.
'Cause, like I've been playing with him since we were little, so I was always 1 year ahead of him. I ain't gonna say he looked up to me or nothing like that, but
Yeah.
and man, just watching him grow from the beginning to where he at now, it's
Mm-hmm.
been amazing to be a part of that journey with him. That boy turned into a different dog, and the work he put in and the love he got for the game just
Mm-hmm.
starting to flourish, and good things happen to good people. So
Hey, for real though, man. He is up there doing his thing,
Yeah.
man. Like I told him, bro, breakout season this year. For real, breakout season.
I
man.
love Will. He just so, I mean, like,
he
you
genuine.
know,
That's my dog.
yeah. From the first time we had him on the show up until, when we see him out now, he's always be, he's just a good person. He was raised by good people. You can
For
tell
real,
that,
though.
yeah. And
For real.
everybody that's I know from Houston that knows him speaks so highly of
Yeah,
him and his
exactly.
family. So,
Mhm.
shout out to Will.
Oh yeah, that
my
boy
God.
definitely gonna be playing on Sunday, man.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah,
Y'all
I
already
can't
know
wait.
that though.
I'm
Y'all
looking
already
forward
know
to
that.
I'm looking forward
You
to
say you looking forward to
Yeah,
that? If
just,
you,
just cause from where we started, I just
Yeah.
want like that'll be the end goal and just
Yeah.
take over the league. Like,
yep.
there's a lot of kids that had that dream that I want to play at the highest level, and for me to know somebody so close to me,
Exactly.
to be that close,
Yeah,
to
that
They
accomplishing
dead
that,
close, like
Yeah.
literally
it
dead
just
close.
give me tears just thinking about it, man. I love when my
Right.
guys eat, man, so I want them to get there.
For real. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out Will, man.
So shout out my boy.
Yeah. I gonna see him again soon. He already told me back on the show after the season, man.
Okay, Will.
After the
You know
season.
you can come on. But
For sure, man.
if you could put him on any team, who would you put him on right
I'm put him
now?
on the Saints. The New Orleans Saints. That's my favorite team. If my boy get drafted by my favorite team, that'll be
Oh,
crazy.
The
we-
boy the Saints.
Put him on the New
Okay.
Orleans Saints.
Hey, Saints ain't bad though. They're close to home. Ain't no bad drive.
Yeah,
About
quick,
5-6 hour
Quick,
drive.
get
That
up
ain't
there and
nothing.
watch him.
Oh,
For
okay.
real though.
Yeah.
Saints like that ain't bad though.
Hey, if that happened, it'll be crazy.
It would.
It happened on the Be Different
Big
podcast.
Okay.
Be Different podcast said it
Okay.
first for real.
For real.
Hey, that's tough though, man. If I, whoa, well, he went favorite team. I'm going my favorite team too, Seahawks. I want him on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
With D-line.
Can't take him to the Seahawks.
Sounds like
For real.
See how
Seattle, man.
The city of New Orleans will be crazy, man. He gonna have a blast down there.
Like,
New
and now he
Orleans
will though.
gonna love
Like,
him. Yeah.
for real though, he gonna be having a great time.
Yeah.
Then, New Orleans, they.
Seattle too cold, man. It gonna rain.
Now I was saying
rain
it ain't cold,
every
don't
day.
rain though.
It
Yeah, they
rain.
rain depressing enough for sure. They rain depressing, but the Saints they getting back right. They build,
man, it ain't draft no quarterback.
they gonna be sorry next year.
We should have took Shador.
yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, we should have took him.
I don't know what y'all think about.
We
You knew
draft-
Derek Carr finna retire.
Exactly. We draft some dude from Louisville. I was so mad. I posted on my Instagram story.
Yeah.
I said I'm finna do away with the Saints. I was so mad that day.
Hey,
for real,
Cat,
though.
when Cat was on, you remember what he said?
What?
What if the Saints didn't draft a quarterback because they plan on tanking this season and getting Arch
Archie, he
Manning?
did say that. He did say that.
Yeah.
He did say that.
Yeah.
That's a good theory. I mean, I could agree with that, but I don't think nobody want to lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to
Don't
just
nobody
lose,
pride
like-
to get in the NFL and just say, okay,
And
we're going to lose all these
then
games.
you saying for Arch, but like he hasn't had a full season of college football.
I agree, but
Then
the
now he
hype
in
is
the
on it.
SEC, like the hardest conference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like
In college,
saying
bro.
Arch better than all the
Everybody.
quarterbacks.
Exactly.
I get what y'all saying,
Yeah,
but the
so-
hype is on Arch. I mean,
Because his last name, because he's a man.
Arch, he
Exactly.
fought, yeah.
He's a man. And
You
it-
don't think he gonna live
like,
up to the hype?
I'm not saying he's not gonna live up to the hype, but what I'm saying is, I don't feel like he just gonna have that crazy season. Everybody think he gonna have.
okay.
Okay.
Because think about it. Yeah, he done sat behind Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years, right? So okay, that's cool. Now he about to get his start, but again, it's the SEC, bro.
SEC,
The
yeah.
closest thing to NFL
Yeah.
football there is. Like,
Yep, I
first
agree.
off, he gonna have trouble already going on the road. Cause you didn't been on the road in the SEC environment, but you ain't been on that field first snap of the game,
Making
crowd going
audibles,
crazy.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's different. That's different than being
Yeah,
on the
I
sideline.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
And then he gotta play Oxford. I mean, Ole Miss.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Bama,
Alabama, like
yeah,
LSU,
Georgia.
like exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
Night
Like,
games at LSU was crazy.
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. You gotta understand the SEC is just different from all aspects compared
What
to
they
any
say,
other
it means
conference.
more.
Like than any conference, bro. For real.
Yeah. So, but hey, I'm just saying.
For real, man. But you told the people your NFL team. But before we get into that, though, I remember back like a little minute ago when you you were back when you was playing football and everything. I know you had your slogan, the "Why Not Us."
Okay, yeah.
Like, what made you come up with that? Like, give your backstory behind
I
that.
didn't come up with it, actually. That's from my coach, Coach Lewis. I got to tell it on me right here, man. Long live my boy, Coach Lewis. That's just something he introduced to us. I want to say my 11th grade year, he introduced that quote to us, man, and why not us? I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
I can say that's why I started my football camp.
Mhm.
Why not me go start a football camp and
Yeah.
show love to the community
Yeah.
and put the little kids on? Why not me? It's just about everyday thoughts and different problems that you can face.
Mhm.
Why not me go solve that problem? Or why not me, do what I'm sitting back waiting on somebody else to do? So why
Yeah.
not me? So
I like that.
actually, Coach Lewis came up with that, man. Long live my dog. Showed a lot of love. That was a genuine person that we lost too soon. Yeah.
Hey, I like that though. For
I
real
like
though.
that. Why not
Like,
us?
why not
Yeah.
us?
For real,
Yeah.
that give you a whole different mindset.
Whole
like,
different perspective. like,
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
For real, man. But jumping back over though to the NFL, like you said, New Orleans Saints, your favorite team, man. You gave us a little snippet of what you think next season was gonna be like. But how many games you think y'all gonna win?
They ain't got no quarterback.
I'll be
Man,
glad
they
if we
got
go
Spencer
500.
Rattler, man.
I'll be glad if we go 500. Just even out the same amount
500,
of wins.
yeah.
Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay gonna shut them down.
Yeah.
Yep. Tampa Bay gonna be tough.
They got
Carolina
that.
gonna
If they-
shut them down
if
this
the
year.
Tampa
Carolina
Bay
gonna
defense-
go crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll just be glad if we go even. Same amount of wins and losses.
Yeah.
Go back and have a better draft than we had this year, and go get some more pieces and some more, and
see
then
what's
come
going
back
on.
next year and see what happens. So yeah.
I can see
But I
that.
mean, you saying they don't got no quarterback, but like, we're receivers.
yeah.
besides-
Right, we gotta keep some
besides,
healthy receivers too.
What's Brody name? He always had them concussion. Olave.
Olave,
Chris
yeah.
Olave, yeah.
If we can keep him healthy, he'll be
But like
something.
Simon
Yeah.
said, he
Yeah.
always had them
Always.
concussions. Like, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be, you gotta get some receivers. Alvin Kamara still there.
Nah,
Yeah.
he left.
He did?
Alvin Kamara left, yeah.
So who y'all running back?
We got Cam Akers.
Oh yeah, I did
Cam.
sign
Oh, I
Cam.
did see that the other day.
I did see that. I didn't know
But
Alvin Kamara
I
had
like
left
Cam,
though.
but Cam kind of old in running back years. I'm just
What you mean
saying,
by running back?
like in real life he young, but in
Uh-huh.
running back years,
Yeah, taking all them hits.
yeah,
Yeah, you know,
he
running
gonna
back-
be around too much longer.
You know, running back, they usually don't last past, about 10 of them seasons.
If that many,
Yeah.
and did he get hurt like when he out of season for getting hurt or something?
Might have been.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
So-
so. I know he had got that ring with the Rams. And
I
then
forgot he got one with the Rams.
I think he
did.
was hurt like a few seasons after
Yeah,
that.
but-
After that.
Y'all need a running back too. Y'all
Yeah.
need to buy the whole football team there, buddy.
for real though, for real. But sticking on NFL, man, what's your thoughts about Travis Hunter, man? What you think he gonna
Travis.
do in NFL?
I think Travis will have a good NFL career. I mean, if one side of the field start lacking, he can always stop this side of the field and
And
go
just go
focus
to
on
other-
one.
yeah.
So I mean, he got that's a different kind of athlete, man. He blessed with the ability to be able to play both at a high level.
Yeah.
When he starts slacking on one for half his career, he can go dominate
on the
other
other side, yeah. He can definitely do that.
That's just different talent.
Do you think they gonna start him off with playing both sides of the ball?
Me personally, I think he'll be on the offensive side of the ball, starting off or more than the defensive side of the ball, because I feel like scoring touchdowns is more impactful than pass breakups. You know, so I feel like
because you need them points to win.
Use him in the most impactful way. So I think he'll just play wide receiver mainly.
Yeah, I do feel like he's gonna be, like I said, wide receiver mainly, but I think he'll get a few snaps at that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Defensive back position.
Yeah, they're gonna give him some defense.
Most definitely, man.
And he don't have a bad quarterback throwing to him.
He don't Trevor Lawrence.
No.
Trevor Lawrence cool.
Yeah.
So
Like, gonna be interesting. NFL definitely gonna be interesting, man. What y'all think about the Ravens, bro? They got Jair Alexander.
That's nasty.
Like crazy.
if the Ravens
secondary.
don't do it this year, if they don't do it this year, it's over with. No, it ain't gonna happen. And I love Lamar. I'm a Lamar fan, but
Yeah,
if he don't get it done this year,
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
yeah.
Y'all think he'll ever leave Baltimore?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't.
I want to say no, he's not going to leave, but because honestly, Baltimore has given him everything he's asked for.
Yeah.
He wanted Jair Alexander. What did they do? They went and got him. So
They did that.
I
They
mean,
did that.
when you look at it, he really has no reason to leave.
That's what I was about
You
to say. I
know?
was just about to say, like, I don't see him leaving Baltimore, but I do see Baltimore front office getting to a point where, okay, we can give you this. We done gave you Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
We done gave you all this. We done monster regular season,
Wow, Super
MVP
Bowl
regular
winning.
season. But we get to the playoff,
You choke.
we ain't going nowhere. Like, what we
Yeah.
doing? You know what I'm saying? So I can see them getting rid of
Yeah.
him, but
Yeah.
him not just wanting to leave. No, I can't see that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That was a very good point.
You know what I'm saying? Cause think about it now. You gotta think about it. What had they went? What had they done? Lost to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Lost to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I say about NBA. MVP is cool, but championship what matter.
Better.
Yeah.
It's better
Like,
than MVP.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then that boy Jaden Daniels, he coming.
Exactly.
That boy coming.
Quick,
Like,
fast, and
exactly.
hurt.
Hey,
For
so
real.
But have you been seeing them talks though about what they saying about Terry McLaurin not showing up to camp and everything?
Uh-huh.
His contract right?
Yep, I saw that.
If they lose him, I'm gonna keep it on. I don't see them having the season like they had last year. But Debo cool, but Debo not gonna be as big of an impact as they think he is.
Exactly.
But with them having Terry McLaurin as that threat, that's gonna bleed Debo. You know what I'm saying? A little cushion to be that little sneaky slide coming out, don't do his thing.
Exactly.
But we'll see. But I'm ready for the football season.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too. I'm telling you,
Go
see out
back
to the
up.
Super Bowl, man.
Man, no.
Nah.
See out to the Super Bowl. Jalen Miro on the bench. I don't know why we drafted him no way. On the bench.
They say he can't throw.
He can't, bro. Bama
You
is
saw
my
that at
favorite
Bama.
college, bro. Bro, he trash, bro.
You don't like him.
No. Like, bro, he, like, it ain't even the fact that he can't do the job, bro. It's just, it's like he be 1 second behind everything, bro. He throw the ball, like, the receiver be wide open. I don't know what he be doing, bro. Like, it just,
Solomon has never been a fan of it.
of Jalen Miro, I haven't, bro. And
He
they
is
talking
not.
about most potential. I don't see the potential. They must think he gonna be like Lamar Jackson or somebody.
Nah.
Nah, all I see is a quarterback that can run and launch the ball 50 yards down the field.
What about that pass he made in Auburn, though? He had some good spurs at the moment.
I mean, yeah, he had like cool moments, but at the same time, just think about how long he had to hold that ball versus Auburn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say defense was doing it, but like, okay, that's a play made, right? But to go back to his film like this past season, slants, crossing right across the field, wide open, throwing the second two, like giving the DB time to get there.
Yeah.
Plenty of clips of Ryan Williams wide open, doing crazy stuff down the field. He still missed the pass, like, you know what I'm saying?
But do you think they got more about Nick Saban not being there and the new head coach? Or do you think that's just who he is as an athlete?
Honestly, I feel like it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because Kellen DeBoer, like, the quarterbacks he's used to can throw the ball. You gotta understand. He was with Michael Penix when Michael Penix was at What school he was at
Washington.
before? No,
Oh,
before
before
Washington. He was with Mike Penny even before Washington.
Oh yeah, I
At,
do remember that.
at-
I can't think of the school
Was it
though.
Syracuse?
It was
That might
a
have been an orange.
it was a white and red.
white and red.
White
Washington
and-
State.
I think that's what I.
That Washington, it might.
Washington
It
State.
might have been,
It's
yeah.
something, bro. But wherever Michael Penix was at before Washington, Kendall Bar was there, or somebody from the coach that knew Michael Penix was there, because he had to like shoot the same coach throughout the whole time. Then you go to Washington with Michael Penix. Michael Penix is like a slinger, gonna
Yeah.
throw that rock
Yeah.
all across the field. You know what I'm saying? So yes, he had to adapt to that, but he only had Jalen Miller with 1 year. His first year.
Yeah,
like,
that's true too.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nick Saban had already adapted to his play style the way he can adjust to like, okay, I know he ain't the greatest passer, so let's just come up with some concept, quick read, get the ball out his hand fast, get the run game going, use his strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kellen DeBoer, if he would have had him like maybe 2 years, he probably would have been able to see a difference because he would have been adjusted and
Yeah.
able to adapt to his type of play. Now, when we come back next year, depending on who the quarterback is, really gonna show what the coach style really looking like.
Because they got their quarterback.
Exactly, they
Yep.
got their
They
freshman.
recruited them.
They got
Yeah.
the freshmen coming in, and even the people that's before him, like they like a passing quarterback.
Yeah.
It ain't no more like crazy after like Jalen Miller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
All
I
right.
definitely feel like it was a little bit of both. Nick leaving definitely changed the culture.
It
like,
definitely
yeah.
did.
like the
yes.
culture, like the strict level. I feel like it lessened just a little
The
bit.
intensity of
Like
Alabama football.
like exactly,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
died down just a little bit, but with this season right here, gonna really tell it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you coming off a season where
You had a losing
Like-
season based on Alabama.
exactly you didn't even have like
Basically,
nine. You didn't
yeah.
even have
That's a
9
great way to
wins.
put it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Alabama used to 10 wins every season, regardless they go into the Natty or not. We got 10 wins.
Yeah.
They had 8
Yeah.
wins. So
Yep.
But I feel like Nick Saban he instilled a sense of fear in the rest of the SEC.
he did.
Yeah.
That just
He
came
did.
behind.
Yeah.
He
what
did. Like
Bama
when
was.
Nick retired, bro, it just took that weight out of the
Just take
teams
a
in the
deep
back.
breath.
Like,
The SEC could take a deep breath. Okay,
Exactly,
Nick
like-
Saban ain't at Bama no more. We might have a chance.
exactly.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
scared. They were scared of Nick Saban, just Alabama, like you said. So,
Fact.
but
I feel the same thing gonna happen when like Dunn Staley retire from like
but
oh
when
women basketball,
yeah,
like
it is though. It is.
Oh,
like
wow.
people just gonna be like, oh okay, we can
Fine.
breathe just
Yeah.
a little bit, you know. But
Might get South Cal this year.
yep. But y'all ready to talk about the basketball?
Oh yeah, we can get into the basketball. Man, you got a favorite NBA team?
I'm a KD fan, so wherever KD go, that's my.
Ah, so you're a
So
Rocket
you're a
fan.
Rocket
So
fan
you're a
now.
Rocket fan.
Right now, I'm a Rocket fan. Let's go Houston.
Okay,
Man, that, like-
let's talk about
Now
it.
y'all can say,
y'all.
yeah, I know we gotta talk about it, man. KD to the Houston Rockets
Yeah.
for Jalen Green,
That was a shocker.
Dylan Brooks,
It's
number
a
10
draft
pick,
pick.
and 5 second-round picks
Yeah.
for the Phoenix Suns.
Let's do it. We
And,
finna go
and
get
we
one.
had just said on what the last episode,
Bro,
that
I've been saying
they would
KD
not,
to the Rockets
but
was
we
the
said
best
they
option.
would not gonna trade
Jalen Green. I
Jalen
did not
Green
think they
because
would
we was
do
like
that.
that's their superstar.
But I said it though, and I said if it was me, I'm throwing Jalen Green in there. Cause
Yeah, me too.
Yes, that's your superstar, but he not consistent. Are you willing?
Not productive
Are,
when he
are
keep
you
on.
willing to put in that time, develop, waiting on him to really grow before really trying to chase that ring?
and
And really, what Thompson brother y'all got? A man or a sword?
It's one of them.
Whatever
One of
Thompson
them.
brother
They
y'all
both
got. With this trade, each someone did like they depending on him to have that growth like fast. But I can live with that because even if he don't grow offensively, he a dog on defense.
Yeah.
He gonna lock your best player down. He gonna rebound. He gonna hustle 110% whole game.
but this is my thing though. Yes, KD is a great player, but KD is getting old
Yeah.
again in basketball years. KD is old.
You
so
right. That's what I was about to say on my next point. If I'm Houston, I'm still looking to get a true like number one option. Cause no way you telling me KD your number one.
at,
Like,
at
Best
that
scorer.
age,
Like he
But
is
at
the greatest
that- he
scorer
is.
ever. But
I agree with you.
But you can't rely on him as just the true number one option.
Okay, but I'm saying like, what is he gonna bring into that locker room? As a seasoned vet, they can still go out here and start games.
Yeah.
And score the basketball.
Yeah.
So he gonna have a different. He gonna light a fire under this young team.
I can see.
And Sengun
I definitely
nasty.
see where you going because Sengun is nasty. Then you got
like,
Fred VanVleet
exactly.
champion.
Like he gonna. I feel
Like-
like he gonna be the piece to Houston.
But the
puzzle,
thing
man.
is, my thing is gonna be if KD giving you 25
Mhm,
and Fred VanVleet say let's giving you 17
mhm.
with 6 assists. Who else you gonna throw in there? Cause Sengun, I say Sengun will give you that 19, maybe 20.
Yeah.
He'll give you that. He'll give you
They're
that.
gonna be a consistent 19. And
He gonna give you that. But I'm saying, who else gonna step in and like? Cause I can't confidently
Give you that
say
constant
I
10
can't
every
confidently
night.
say that Thompson is gonna give you 12 to 15 a
But you
game.
can say he gonna play defense.
He is,
and
though.
Stop another team number 1 from scoring his extra 10 to 15. He gonna take his.
Yeah, you right about that. You right about that.
So
You
that's
right about that.
what we gonna be missing from a number 1 to get that extra 10 to 15 point. Or start taking it out from the other team on defense.
On defense, yeah, you right
Okay,
about that.
that's a good- I
You
like
right.
the way
Okay,
you
so
put that, yeah.
so what about the bench though? You got Torrey Eason. That's another defensive dog.
Mhm.
And who else y'all got? Reed Shepard.
I'm new to this team, man. I gotta do my research. I
He
just became a
told-
Houston fan
he
today.
just told
Shepard,
you he's a fan of KD.
Nah, I
but
feel you. I feel it up with.
I'm gonna do my research on them boys and get back
It's
to
gonna
you.
be interesting though seeing KD in a Houston jersey.
It is.
Back.
And
the
then,
OKC Big Three all had
Yeah.
to touch their way in Houston.
but then KD is like injury prone too though. Like he gonna miss
But
some games.
He definitely gonna miss some games. But I was just about to say, these past few seasons he's been healthy consistently. Like
Yeah.
he didn't miss his maybe 20 games,
Yeah.
21 games, but like that's cool. You missed 20 games out of 82 game
82,
season.
yeah.
Like okay, that's fine. We just need you really just for playoffs.
yeah.
In the back
But it's
end.
gonna be interesting to see KD.
And he's still in
is
the West?
Houston.
Man,
Yeah,
if
that
I'm
was
Phoenix,
another thing.
I'm sending him to the East.
Exactly. Like, no
East.
way I would have let
He
him
gonna have to
stay
see
in the
him.
West.
He gonna have to see Phoenix.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't let him
But now
stay in the
Phoenix
West.
ain't gonna be nothing though, man.
I do
They still
think
ain't got no point guard.
I do think Phoenix won this trade though. Just on paper, I think Phoenix
on
won this
on
trade.
paper,
For their future, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
From
on
a
paper for the
futuristic
rebuild,
standpoint,
yes,
yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to definitely look in another direction with Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Honestly, look in another direction with Devin Booker because Jalen Green and Devin Booker are shooting guards. They both look to score.
They're gonna bump head.
Like exactly. Like so, what you gonna do?
Mm.
But
That's
with
a good question.
with these draft picks they got, they definitely can draft something and then
Yeah.
or trade these draft
And the
picks to get
draft is
something.
this week.
Mm.
It's this week, I think. I
Okay.
don't know what day, but it's this week. All right, let's talk about it. The NBA Finals.
Game 7 tonight. Tonight,
Who you
man.
got? Who you got?
The video will be posted tomorrow, so who you call them tonight, they gonna see if you right tomorrow.
I think Halliburton gonna go get it, man.
Oh man.
I can't
Ask
say
me, I
that.
told you, I think Halliburton gonna go get him one.
I got Thunder. Boy, I got a score prediction: 111 to 109. Thunder close it out. Shea hit a game 1-3. At home
Ooh.
for the finals.
But okay, I'm gonna go 115, 113.
Okay.
Halliburton hit a game winner.
Like-
Indiana Post with the Halliburton.
Well,
the game winner.
for
I'm
real
on.
though.
I'm
Bro,
calling.
if
Let's
if,
do
if
it.
this man hit a game winning shot, bro, for the finals.
I just want it to be a good game,
Like,
though.
I do
I do
want
think
it
it's gonna be a good
and I
game.
listen-
I think it's
and-
gonna
and
be a good
listen,
game.
And this why I didn't want it to go to game 7 because OKC been beating them folk, man, at home.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
beating them folk, bro. Even like yeah, you can say game 1 they came back. Game 2, blowout.
Yeah.
On the other games they had in OKC, blowout. Like even game 1 they were beating them folk bad in the
Yeah.
first half. So I'm like, bro, it don't need to be no blowout, bro. It need to be a good game,
So-
back and forth, defensive, intense.
That atmosphere gonna be crazy.
Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like that's what we
Crazy.
need, bro. Cause this finals already surprising people. Cause I knew it was gonna be a good final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody told me they gonna be boring final, bro. They didn't understand,
Yeah.
bro. Like
So
great
you
finals,
think Tyrese
bro.
gonna come out and have a game?
Yes,
You
he gonna
think
have a ball.
the game he had the other night sparked him?
Yes, he finna have a ball. He finna go get him one.
I don't.
He this close. He got to the game 7 of the finals. He this close. He gonna go get him one.
But you can say the same thing about Shea.
Exactly, bro.
Shay, I don't like Shay. Shay be foul baiting. He just
He
wanna
does
live at the
it,
free-
bro.
He just
No,
wanna
he
live at the
don't,
free throw
bro.
line. I don't
Bro,
like
this
him.
that's not foul baiting, bro. That's
Foul
just
baiting.
outsmarting your defender, bro. Say no. If a defender
foul
going,
baiting.
say I'm going you, right? If I'm touching you, bro, I'm gonna rip through you and I'm gonna shoot the ball. The ref got to call a foul. So don't be touching me like that, bro.
I'm not
Play,
saying-
you know what I'm
say-
saying? Guard me without touching me. Then get what? He gonna get to the spot. He gonna throw that little chicken wing. Throw that little chicken wing. He gonna sidestep. He gonna shoot the ball, bro. Like
Shay can go get a bucket
like, he
without
just-
doing that though.
he plays the game at a physical level. So like, and it makes you wants to play physical back with him, and then he just get the contact foul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
Like
cheap though. I feel like that's cheap, man. Just go play basketball.
It is, but at the same time, you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Do what you gotta do.
I do think in order for the Pacers to win tonight, somebody else gonna have to step up.
Yeah, tonight, a role player is gonna have a crazy
Nembhard.
game.
Yeah.
Nembhard.
Nah,
That boy a dog.
Nah, he ain't gonna have.
Y'all sleeping
he
on
ain't gonna have.
Nembhard.
He ain't
He's
gonna have.
gonna be
You
You wanna
OB.
know somebody that's gonna have a crazy game tonight? Lou Dort. Watch
You
it.
think so?
Lou Dort gonna come out there shooting that ball.
So what if Siakam go crazy then?
Siakam been going crazy.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if they win tonight, Siakam is the finals MVP.
MVP.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
no doubt.
Yes.
And then even if Tyrese do hit the game winning shot, if he have a bad game all night, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm getting on the podcast tonight and I'm saying, congratulations, Indiana, you hit the shot, but you didn't do nothing all game. That don't mean
But
nothing
honestly,
to
that's
me.
what happened the first game.
Like-
They didn't do
like-
nothing all day, and they just came back at the end
Like,
of the
I
game.
don't care about that
But that's
game
what
winning shot
count.
stuff. It
Yeah,
does.
that
It
is
does.
what
The win
count.
does
You win
count.
the
You're right
win
about
count.
that.
The win does count, but I don't want to hear none about superstar this, superstar that, because you just hit the game winning shot. Nothing.
Do you
Nothing.
think that, the other night when they played, the Thunder didn't have anything to lose because they knew they had a game 7 to play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the Pacers played more desperately than
Yes,
the Thunder?
yeah.
Then that's why they got the win.
Yeah,
They're
you
not
can-
going to be as desperate tonight.
No, they're definitely gonna be desperate. But you gonna hit.
They gonna be more desperate. I feel like
Yeah,
to win
okay.
the fight. Like look at the end goal here. I was desperate to get to this point. Why would I stop or let them
Yeah.
Exactly,
pass out?
exactly.
Okay.
And I was just about to say that because that what Richard Jefferson was saying during that game. He was like, the Thunder almost playing too comfortable to where they gonna let their momentum travel with Indiana to
Yeah.
game 7.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, the Thunder, both teams gonna be motivated regardless.
Yeah.
This game 7, NBA Finals for the championship. Call out to the best team in the world right now. Like both teams gonna be motivated and they at home. Like,
Yeah, and this is the first NBA Finals game 7 since Golden State.
Yep, since
and,
2016.
Cleveland,
Yeah.
when Cleveland came back and won.
like
So it's gonna be
it's gonna be a good game, great
It's
game,
gonna be
great
a
game. But I
great
said
game.
I gotta go with OKC winning it, bro.
And I think for OKC, Chet gonna have a game.
Yo, Chet gonna have to have a
Chet
game.
gonna have to have a game.
Chet gonna have a game.
Chet gonna have to have a double-double, really.
Yeah. Really though, every time Chet had 15, they win the game.
Yeah. So
If you look at the stat,
Alex Caruso gonna have to give you a good 15.
He gonna have to be a good
17.
role player.
yeah, great
Yeah.
role player. But
Yeah.
in order for Indiana to win though, Tyrese gonna have to play.
Yeah.
Siakam, what's our old buddy Neesmith gonna have to shoot
Yep,
that
they
ball
gonna
like
have
he
to
been
shoot,
shooting
yeah.
that ball.
Yeah.
And another person they gonna have to step up, Miles Turner.
Miles Turner
got
has
this
not
for your
played-
city,
yeah.
bro. Yeah.
He played a good game the other night in game 6, but other than that, he really
This,
ain't been
this for
doing
your
anything.
city, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta come on with it. But
Yeah.
So-
I feel like Nembhard gonna come on tonight too. I just feel it.
you feel
I
it?
really feel it. I do.
Tell you, man, Lou Dort gonna come out shooting that ball, man. Lou Dort, trying to tell you.
Okay.
But I got one question right here, man. If Indiana wins tonight, though, and get this NBA championship, does Rick Carlisle have the 2 greatest championships ever in NBA history? With the Dallas Mavericks being Bruin, and think about who else they had to be, being Kobe and them,
Yeah.
being Spur, being Bruin, then now with Indiana.
How could you not say that though?
Yeah.
Look at his
Look
resume.
at it, though. Look at the
Look at
resume.
his resume.
Yeah. I agree.
And then both championships, his team been the underdog. Cause you can't tell me everybody wouldn't think, okay, so you gonna come in and
Yeah.
sweep them folks.
yeah. Yeah, I would.
Everybody.
Like
yeah.
so, like
Yeah.
gotta call spade.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
He gonna have like 2 tough ones, like 2
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
hardest rings.
I'm ready for it tonight. It's gonna be a good
Be a
game.
good game. Great
Mhm.
game.
Great game, great
Yeah,
game.
great
Hopefully,
game.
yeah. If it's a blowout, I'm gonna be mad, regardless
Yeah.
of who wins.
That's like when TCU went to the national championship.
Exactly,
got blew
bro,
out.
like-
That's a horrible experience. We waited all year for that game.
Exactly.
And that was a
Yeah.
blowout.
Blowout.
Uh-huh.
Blowout.
Wasted everybody's time. It took the anticipation away from it.
You sure
Mhm.
did. Yep. Yep.
For real, man.
All right, y'all got anything else?
I don't. And you can let the people know your social media and everything that you
Oh
like
man,
to
y'all
know.
go add me on Instagram, Button Lakes 74. I'm on Facebook at Button Lakes, and follow the Hometown Huddle page at Hometown Huddle Football. Thank y'all
That's
for
right.
having me.
Yeah, just-
y'all gonna
just-
make some donations.
Just send me that, and then I'm gonna edit it in and everything, so people know how to spell it. Everything, man. We appreciate you
That's
coming
right.
down,
No,
being
thank
on the
y'all, man.
episode,
Thank y'all,
man.
thank
Tell
y'all.
all your Houston people, you know.
Hey,
Tune
y'all,
in.
Let's go. Hey, we on a new wave here. We finna bring the creek back together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chickasaw
oh,
County
yeah.
Real. We
Oh,
got some
yeah.
stuff cooking up, man. Let's do it.
for real,
Y'all
Yeah.
stay
man.
tuned.
Pee Wee done brought back
Battle of the
Y'all
Creek,
remember
for
Battle
real.
of the
I
Creek?
do.
Pee Wee done
We was
brought
just
back.
talking
We
about
gotta
that
bring
the
back
other
from
day,
high
though.
school.
We was just talking about that when they
How
took
can
that
you
away,
forget
bro.
that? That's
Yeah,
Like,
like that's the game you look
like real
forward to.
hometown rivalry, bro. Right down the road. I
Right
got
down the
family in
road.
Houston. Houston people got family in
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Like,
Yeah, yeah, we got to work on getting that
exactly,
back.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, we was just talking about that when they took that away. They were like, everything changed for real.
And
for
you
real.
know, with us here in Oklahoma this year, we kind of bringing it back because we playing Shannon this year. You know, it's not as big as Battle of the Creek, but still, it's a rivalry
yeah.
even with y'all. You know, playing Shannon, so it's just good fun football
Exactly, bro.
rivalry.
Regardless-
You
you
gotta
know?
act right, man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
people just gotta
Regardless,
act
win or
right,
loss, bro. It's
yes.
just good vibe, good people coming together, man. Watching good football, bro. Yeah, you gonna talk a little noise, you know what I'm saying? Your team winning.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's love, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody know how it get when you competitive about sports, bro.
Yeah.
It's like two cousins going at it.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
Yep.
And they were gonna make the game even better because you know them folks on the field you
Yep.
playing again.
Exactly.
Like
Yep.
I wanna beat you because I know you. When I see you off the field, be able to talk
Talking
noise
that
to
junk,
you, bro.
Yep, that's it. That's
For
it.
real, man. But go ahead and get into my Be Different quote of the week, man. This week quote says, "When life changes and becomes harder, change yourself to become stronger."
I like that.
That's a good one.
Gotta get stronger.
Gotta adapt.
Yeah, that's it. Gotta adapt. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
I'm Budden.
Remember, be different.
Peace.